On the campaign trail today, Pierre Poilievre faced questions about his lack of security clearance, and Matt, it comes after allegations of foreign interference in his successful bid to become leader of the Conservative Party.
Yeah, that's right, Caroline. A source within CSIS, the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, tells the Globe and Mail India allegedly meddled in the Conservative leadership campaign 3 years ago. That source says Indian agents raised money and organized the South Asian community. The source also told the Globe it does not appear the interference was done in a sweeping or highly organized way, and that there is no indication Poilievre or members of his inner circle were aware of the interference. Today, Poilievre said he was named Conservative leader fair and square.
First of all, let's quote from that Globe and Mail article. I'm going to quote here. CSIS also did not have evidence that Mr. Poilievre or members of his inner circle were aware of these alleged actions. Then I'm going to quote the Hogue Commission, and I quote, "The Commission heard testimony about allegations of the government India interference in the Conservative Party leadership race. CSIS witnesses noted that they had no reason to believe the impacted candidates would have been aware of the alleged support." Let's be honest. I won the leadership fair and square. Even my political competitors, like Mr. Patrick Brown, have publicly testified under oath that that was the case.
Pierre Poilievre won on the first ballot with 68% of the vote. Liberal leader Mark Carney today questioned the integrity of that leadership race and criticized Poilievre for never obtaining security clearance.
I find it beyond baffling. I find it downright irresponsible that the leader of the opposition, day after day, month after month, year after year, refuses to obtain his security clearance. As a normal course in peacetime when times were tranquil, that's unacceptable then. But at this point in our history, when we face the greatest threats that we faced in generations in most of our lifetimes, he has to answer for that.
According to the Globe and Mail, Poilievre was never told about the interference allegations because he's the only federal leader who has never applied for clearance. The NDP and the Bloc are also questioning why Poilievre never made the effort.
If you care about the country, if you care about democracy, you would get a security clearance and find out as much as possible to protect our country. But he chose not to. And the only reason he chose not to is because he wanted to put his party and his partisan interests ahead of the country. That, to me, disqualifies you as a prime minister candidate. It's not someone that we can trust to stand up to foreign interference, and he has shown that, and this new information confirms that.
Mr. Poilievre is irresponsible, not having been briefed and not having taken the necessary steps in order to be briefed. Like I said a bit sooner, the behavior of both the Liberals and the Conservatives regarding foreign intrusions is like leaving for vacations, leaving the garage door open. Anybody gets in and does whatever they want.
On the trail today, the Liberals promised to invest in the military, including new equipment and pay raises for soldiers. The Conservatives vowed to eliminate the GST on new homes up to $1.3 million and promised not to eliminate the federal dental care and daycare programs. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh met with tenants in Toronto this morning. He did not make any new policy announcements, and the Bloc says it will oppose any pipeline project passing through Quebec. Caroline.
All right. Thanks very much, Matt.